everybody, the Houston Wrestling Tracks. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good time. To make extra precautions, I have this recorded on 2 different devices just to be sure everything is smooth. So let's get into it, shall we? I will take you back in time to WrestleMania 25, 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, right here in Texas and over there in Houston, Texas. Lucky them. But don't worry, Dallas, your turn came not too far to that. WrestleMania 32. That's different. That's a different show. It's all WrestleMania 25, and the card looked something like this at the time. I ain't pull it up. Okay, this was the card for WrestleMania 25. Y'all excuse any technical difficulties. Just to be safe, I have this recorded on different devices as well. I'm trying to test my microphone out at the same time so everything should be smooth. Alright. Let's go back in time, shall we? The Colognes, Carlos and Primo Colon, the cousins, defeated John Morrison and The Miz, who unified the World Tag Team Championship and the WWE Tag Team Championship. CM Punk defeated Christian, Finley, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, Bartel Vontavious Porter, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, a ladder match. This is the last time ECW will be involved in WrestleMania. This is the second time in Dallas since WrestleMania 17 in 2009. WrestleMania has been in Texas 4 times. WrestleMania 17, WrestleMania 25, 32, and 38. This is WrestleMania 25. And the second time they're in Dallas. In the last Money in the Bank ladder match, y'all excuse the microphone here, CM Punk was victorious, defeating Finley, Christian, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, and Martel Vontavious Porter, Shelton Benjamin. Santino Marella in a dress. Santina Marella defeated Beth Phoenix. Different time, different place, y'all. Chris Jericho took on 3 legends. Unfortunately, the only one that's still alive with us is Ricky Steamboat. His partners at the time was the late great Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Superfly. And of course, Roddy Piper. A 3-on-1 elimination match. A handicap elimination match. Handicap match could be 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 5-on-2, a whole locker room against 2. It's happened before. This is a 3-on-2 handicap match, elimination match, and Jericho defeated Roddy Piper, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and of course Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Matt Hardy defeated his brother Jeff Hardy. They're no longer with us, and they're still with us. They're just a different company at AEW, All Elite Wrestling. In an Extreme Rules match, Matt Hardy defeated Jeff Hardy. Rey Mysterio defeated John Bradshaw Layfield for the Intercontinental Championship in 22 seconds. That's the first time somebody ever quit at WrestleMania. It's one thing your contract expires the next day. A lot of this happens all the time. People contract expire the next day, but nobody's ever quit live at WrestleMania. The Undertaker defeated Shawn Michaels. It's the first of the quadruple series, if you will. He faced Triple H and WrestleMania back at Triple H and Shawn Michaels back to back at WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels got WrestleMania 25, 26. Triple H got on 27, 28. It's the first 2 times in WrestleMania 17 that he would fight The Undertaker. John Cena defeated The Big Show and Edge for the World Championship. And of course, for your WWE Championship, Triple H took on Randy Orton. Shout out to Jim Ross, Hall of Famer Jim Ross, lent his voices for the pay-per-view as well. Speaking of Jim Ross, to go across the street to AEW, All Elite Wrestling, for Quake by the Lake. That was an interesting show. And technically wasn't even a pay-per-view. It was what'd you call it? It wasn't even a pay-per-view. It was a TV quality special. Pay-per-view quality on free TV. That was quite interesting. But I also want to bring up Emergence as well. I'm going to butcher some of those names. Not on purpose, of course, but I can't pronounce y'all the names sometimes. Hang on a second as I do that. Okay. We got Emergence. We got Quake by the Lake. First of all, Fit the Glass with Samuel Adams. We'll be right back.
At Sam Adams, we salute those people who did that thing. Built that thing. Tried that thing. Messed that thing up. Then tried it again. For all the people who believe in going for it. Failing. Improving. Who do their thing the same way we do ours. Because life isn't about whether your glass is half full or half empty. It's about filling it up. Sam Adams, fill your glass.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to apologize for technical difficulties we having. We have a lot of stuff going on here. I got 2 different apps recording this just to be safe. The last time I did this was high miss. So I got 2 different apps going on for that. Okay. Let's start Quake by the Lake. It was last Wednesday night. Hang on a second here. By the way, shout out to Sammy Guevara. Mr. and Mrs. Guevara. Their first tag team win as husband and wife. Congratulations to you. Hope y'all having a good time. And when you come back, it's all business. Leave the love fest at the house. And let's get to work, shall we? All Out is on the way, coming up in a few. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's coming up soon. All right, so I get the results here. I'm trying to pull it up. Give me a moment here. Okay. Quake by the Lake. I'm trying to pull up the results. All right. Sammy Guevara and Tay Mello, which is his wife, Ty Conti, defeated Dean Martin and Sky Blue. Dante Martin and Sky Blue. Congratulations to you. The True Busters defeated Concrete Rose. The Gun Club, Austin and Colton, defeated Beardhausen, Danhausen, and Redbeard. Quite interesting. Lexi Nair had a segment with I'm sorry, my bad. I'm not gonna worry about that. But shout out to Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. Shout out to them, by the way. On Rampage, this young man named Hook retained his championship for the FTW title. The cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook versus Taz's kid. That young man, I say to all young talent at AEW, whether it's Hook, MJF, Sammy Guevara, if they're booked properly, they have a hell of a future in this business. These are young guys in their mid-20s. I'm talking about mid-20s. Just hitting 20. Mid-20s, some of them mid-20s, hitting 20. All that stuff. These young guys, young ladies, if they're booked properly, have a bright future in this business. It isn't worse to have the young talent and horrible booking. Stupid ideas from creative, if you will. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy defeated Ari Daivari. Daivari was the guy used to be the manager for the Great Khali, Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, stuff like that. So shout out to freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And of course, your main and I'm not even going to mention that, but I will say this. I want to get the record straight. Your world champion is indeed CM Punk. The interim champion, Jon Moxley. CM Punk is injured on the shelf for a while. I know how you feel. So you can't compete when you got open wounds and whatnot. So he got to be on the shelf for a while. I'm on the shelf myself at the moment. So we need an interim champion, Jon Moxley. I don't know why you wouldn't just take the championship from CM Punk, have a tournament, crown the winner. But anyway, Jon Moxley is your champion. I recommend this. Down the road, at some point, why don't we have the undisputed AEW World Championship match? It's going to happen at some point anyway. Might as well get out the way. CM Punk, Jon Moxley for the undisputed AEW World Heavyweight Championship. One champion, one brand. You don't need two belts. You're not WWE. You don't need two belts. They have two different brands. They have Raw, SmackDown. They have NXT. They have NXT UK. They can get away with that. AEW, y'all young, y'all fresh, y'all barely getting started. Y'all don't need all that. You don't need two belts. You got one brand. You're All Elite Wrestling. You don't need two different belts like Raw, SmackDown do. And if they do unify the belt, for the love of God, please, please, please don't have two different belts. You don't need that. You're not WWE. They can get off. They get away with that. They have three different brands. Four if you count 205 Live. They have NXT. They have Raw and SmackDown. Technically 205 Live, which really nothing more of a tape. All it is just is Raw and SmackDown being taped. They tape before Raw and SmackDown anyway, so that's all it is. Technically, you count 205 Live, 4 brands. They can get away with that. A new guy like AEW, you can't do that. That's stupid. But who am I? I'm just putting in my 2 cents. The rest of my whole life, but just my 2 cents. Wrestling Trash probably brought to you by Backup Deliveries More LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a CDL license. You can drive trucks. You want more information? They need drivers. 1-888-712-2587. We got backup.com, and school is back in session, and Walmart still got you covered. School supplies, uniforms, for those that acquire uniforms, school supplies, and much more. Walmart, even Amazon, but Walmart got you covered. Well, Walmart.com, shop in the store, shop online, save money, and live a whole lot better. Well, Clash of the Castle is available September 3rd. My microphone tripping today. September 3rd, Clash of the Castle is available on Peacock. You can't afford Peacock, can't afford tickets, you can go to watchwrestling.ai. Watchwrestling.ai. I warn you, a few pop-ups you gotta deal with. Just keep pressing the play button and you're good to go. All my folks in Cardiff, I got news for you. Check this out. I can pull it up, that'd be cool. Bret the Hitman Hart will be in the Cardiff, Wales. I'm trying to find the dates. Or you can catch Bret Hart. Let me see here. Now, I have to bear with me here. I'm trying to pronounce the building. You have to bear with me for a second. Okay, September 3rd, Bret the Hitman Hart at the Prism, P-R-Y-Z-M, at the Prism Cardiff CF10 3DP. I know that sounds like a high mess, and actually a building in Cardiff, Wales. Prism Cardiff. Prism, P-R-Y-Z-M. Prism Cardiff. CF10 3DP. Doors open at 11 o'clock. General entry is 20, was that pounds? Hey, UK, y'all do pounds or ounces? Y'all do pounds or, I don't know, y'all do, I don't know the currency in the UK. This is Cardiff, Wales. That's close to Scotland, I think. I think they do pounds. I think y'all do dollars like we do in the States. Let me look it up here. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to butcher this right quick. I mentioned some folks from AEW, from Impact Wrestling Emergence. I want to see if y'all, if UK does pounds or dollars. In the meantime, take out some Folgers in your cup. I gotta pull it up here. All right. We'll be right back with Folgers.
Something up your sleeve. Your husband woke up first. Now you got something up your sleeve.
What you didn't know was you were surprising your father-in-law Steve.
Take a minute to clear your head, because that was really bad.
Oh no, yeah.
And the worst part is you just started calling again. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Okay, I figured it out here. It's pounds. They don't use dollars, they use pounds in the UK. So, that's interesting. I told y'all, bear with me. Bret Hart will be there September 3rd at Cardiff, Wales, at the Cardiff Prism, at Prism Cardiff, CF10 3DP. That's Prism Cardiff, CF10 3DP. Doors open at 11 o'clock. General entry is £20. They got bar for all. They got a bar for all ages. I'm sorry, my bad. They have a bar. It's open to all ages. You fan Q&A, photos. Photos cost you £60. Autograph is £50. You go to. By the way, those who not used to UK, pounds is in dollars. We do dollars over here. They do pounds over there. That's why I'm talking about pounds. Not somebody's weight. WrestleFest.eventbrite.co.uk. There you go. WrestleFest.eventbrite.co.uk. Birthday of Bret Hart. September 3rd, the weekend of Clash in the Castle. That's quite interesting. Will Bret be at Clash in the Castle? I don't know. We're going to find out when we're going to see. But let's go to Emergence pay-per-view at the Cicero Stadium. At the Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois. If I'm butchering anything, I apologize. CICERO. Cicero, Illinois. Cicero Stadium. This was Friday night. Yes, I watched it while I was watching SmackDown. Where do you watch it at? WatchWrestling.ai. I was burping, I apologize. WatchWrestling.ai. I'm not going to try to butcher the pre-show. A first match in the pre-show, I'm going to butcher this guy's name. Brian Myers defeated him. VXT. Chelsea Green, Deonna Purrazzo defeated Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie for the Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. Mike Bailey defeated Jack Evans to retain your X Division Championship. Violent by Design defeated Chris Sabin and Kushida. Bandina defeated Ray Horace in a brutal no disqualification match. Sammy Callahan mollywopped, as the kids say, Steve Macklin. Another no disqualification match. No disqualification 10-man tag match. Honor No More, which features Eddie Edwards, Matt Tavern, PCO, Mike Bennett, and Vincent. We'll take on the Bullet Club. Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, I'm gonna try to mention this third guy, the other guy. If Iron No More won, two people from Iron No More gets a shot at the AEW, at the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles. I don't know if AEW Impact Wrestling still have a partnership, but if Iron No More won, they picked two guys to go for the AEW I don't like saying AEW, but the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships. We'll do like the Freebirds, Fabulous Freebirds. Will interchange the championships. And 3 guys on the teams. 3 out of the 2 of them will be 2 out of 3 will be tag team champions. They'll just swap the guy. So 2 out of the group will be your tag team champions. If Bullet Club won, Iron No More must disband forever. Forever. Jordan Grace defeated Mia Yim to retain the Knockouts Championship. And Josh Alexander obviously defeated Alex Shelley. That wasn't even that didn't come easy. 27 minutes. That was a battle. That was a fight. Defeated Alex Shelley to retain the Impact World Championship. By the way, I meant to tell you this earlier. It's kind of early, but you can get tickets for WrestleMania 39 right now. Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, Argument, SeatGeek. Ticketmaster, SeatGeek is available right now for next year. We're going to be California, little California love. I want to say where we was at for the Super Bowl last year. This year. Yeah. Back in February, January. Where the Super Bowl was, that's where WrestleMania going to be. At the SoFi Stadium. WrestleMania 39. We're going to Hollywood one more time. Last time we did the WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania, what was that? WrestleMania 21. Last time we went Hollywood. WrestleMania 40 is going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At the Financial Center. And I would love it. I would absolutely love it. God willing. WrestleMania 50. That's 10 years from now. You got plenty of time. That's 10 years from now. God willing, of course. You got 10 years to get ready for it. I would love it if WrestleMania 50 is at Madison Square Garden. My humble opinion, it should be at the Garden. WrestleMania all began at the Garden many years ago. March 31st, 1985. So I would love it if WrestleMania 50 was at Madison Square Garden. But that's a long while from now. Anything can happen between now and then. We'll see how that all works out. Well, we're going to wrap it up for right now. By the way, join me Monday. I might drop some Monday morning. Or Monday afternoon, Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday evening, one of those 3 hours. It might be Monday morning, Monday afternoon. I can get my brother Greg McCrae by Monday evening, just before Raw. And we're going to have a good time. The Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Nikita Lyons with her sexy self and her partner Zoe Stark will be involved in the tournament. We're going to crown new tag team champions. What happened to Sasha Banks and Liv and Naomi? Well, just rewind the clock. Many months ago, they had frustrated with the powers that be of WWE at the time, and they didn't like the route it was going. And on live television, which I missed, on live television, they walked out of WWE. They left the championship belts on the desk of John Laurinaitis at the time, and they walked out. By leaving the titles on the desk, they're so unprofessional. The powers that be said, screw it. They're suspended indefinitely. And by doing so, they forfeit the tag team championship. We're going to have a tournament. She did this months ago. We're going to have a tournament for the women's tag team championship. And I like how we're going to have actual tournament. Not going to just give these to somebody. You're gonna bust some balls, if you will. You're gonna put your big draws on. You're gonna earn these women tag team championships. So we're not going to give them away under this era, under Triple H Stephanie era, that they run the company. By the way, Stephanie McMahon runs the show. Nick Khan runs the office in Stamford, Connecticut. Nick Khan runs the show. Nick Khan runs the corporate side. Stephanie runs the show and creative. Vince has retired all together. And we want to give our best wishes to Vince McMahon. Hope you enjoying yourself. His birthday is coming up, by the way. Happy early birthday to you. 78. By the grace of God, 78. How cool is that? His mom got to be 101 before she passed away. She got to live to be 101 years old. That's amazing. But in the meantime, we're going to wrap it up. We'll see you guys soon. If not Monday morning, Monday afternoon, or Monday night. No, just before Monday Night Raw. Or Monday afternoon, maybe Monday morning. Have a great day. We'll see you when we see you.